NFL is absolutely rigged.
Just saying it's rigged. Just
For the Ravens. Yeah,
not
for the Ravens.
Not for the Ravens. He's saying it's rigged.
It is right now.
They're trying to get the Steelers in the playoffs. That's what Chubbs is saying. That's why the NFL is rigged right now.
You know what's funny, bro?
It wasn't rigged when we lost to the fucking 2-10 Cardinals and Patriots back then. But now it's
y'all were ass. That's why. That's shit.
I did. This is really not on a thing, the doc, but I do want to just bring this up in this conversation regarding not rest, but just in general. Talking about the Steelers. Kenny Pickett is over, right? It's over for Kenny Pickett.
Oh no, man! Don't jump on the Mason Rudolph train now, bro.
He's done.
Y'all been saying that shit all
I've been screaming Mason Rudolph for a while, man. Nah, I mean it should. I mean, yeah, if I was y'all, I would get rid of him.
But Mason isn't the future either.
He's not. But neither is Kenny.
He's just the present for now.
See, the thing is, like, you have Mason Rudolph, who's a veteran quarterback who can teach your next. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I were the Steelers, I would get rid of Kenny Pickett. And I don't, y'all know my GM skills is kind of questionable. I would get rid of Kenny Pickett. I would keep Mason Rudolph going into the start of the season next year and try again with drafting the quarterback, depending on what pick we get. Because I don't know what pick y'all. Well, if y'all make playoffs, then that's definitely gonna change. But
they make playoffs, they're gonna be 20 or above.
Yeah. So, do y'all want to win, or do y'all want to get a pick?
You guys could get Jaden Daniels, but you're running too much. That's a Heisman.
I'm gonna trade for
This is crazy, man. To see this Steelers team, how he looked totally different with Mason Rudolph, is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. 400-yard games back to back. And you know what's crazy? We're about to have. Let me just double check this real quick.
Mason Rudolph is saving Mike Tomlin's record. That's what he did.
17 straight seasons. No losing record. How
saved
impressive
it.
is that?
He saved it. He saved it.
Oh, he's been with that team for the longest time. He's sitting in quarterback meetings in film room, just taking it all in, like, these young bucks. Let me get out here and show him something. Just like Joe Flacco.
That throw to George Pickens yesterday with pressure in his face was the most impressive throw I've seen from him.
He's been feeding this
4
man,
years.
Bro. Give him the ball, bro. Straight, 3-yard, 4-yard routes.
If Najee hits 1,000 yards, how impressive is it?
It would be
impressive.
It would be impressive because of how late it's coming in the season, bro.
I don't think Najee's that good. That's a guy I need to trade. I'm sorry.
It's not impressive if he hits 1,000 yards and Jalen Warren and him have essentially the same amount of carries. And Jalen Warren has 700.
Yeah, we was saying Najee was trash earlier.
Najee is trash. He's still trash.
And what did I tell you, Chubb? Second half of the year, Najee is top 5. Every year, second half of the year, Najee top 5. First half of the year,
not top 5. He's not a top running back in the league though. I'm sorry, you can't sit here and actually with straight face tell me. I'm sorry, you can't.
16?
Oh, come on.
I mean, bottom 16, bottom 16.
Hey, to your point, Dwayne said it himself. Guys like Jalen Warren, guys like Justice Hill, guys like
that's why running backs will never get paid.
Is the reason why I don't give a fuck about Najee. I'm sorry.
That's literally these backup running backs that come in, undrafted guys, and ball out. And they're the reason why running backs don't get paid. Austin Eckler complained about money. He's the reason why running backs don't get paid because what he did when he came out. When guys start to slow down, I'm just happy Najee is finally running like he knows he's 235 pounds. Stiff arming people, throwing them to the ground, letting them know you cannot tackle them. Did y'all hear what they said? George Pickens said to Devin Bush.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on
that? Wait, timeout. George Pickens wasn't even on the team with Devin Bush.
Devin Bush was on the team last year.
No, he wasn't. Was he?
He was. One of Miles Jack were our linebackers.
I didn't know.
You know why he said that to him? So every game the Steelers lost when they were losing to like the Patriots, every time they lose, Devin Bush was tweeting laughing emojis. Every time they lost. So you know what they did yesterday? And if you really watch the game, they literally ran the ball wherever Devin Bush was at. Anywhere he was at, they ran the ball to him and abused him all game long. I felt bad for Bobby Wagner because all they were doing was, all right, Bush is here. That's where Zero's at. That's where we're running the ball. Every single touchdown, he's in the picture for a running game. I think the most impressive thing over this win streak and just in general this past season, the second half, the ability to run the ball for this team is like a huge thing. But now we have a quarterback in Mason Rudolph that takes downfield shots. All the other quarterbacks never really took downfield shots. So that's why the Steelers are looking a lot better. 468 yards of total offense yesterday. Just happy we were able to back-to-back games of 400 yards of total offense. Just happy about that. Didn't want to brag too much. So that's all I want to talk about my Steelers for.
Don't brag too much.
No. It's still got another game.
You need to win this game, and from my understanding, is Lamar is playing at least a half of football, and still, even if he only plays a half, that second half, the guy that they don't like playing against, Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, I'm more afraid of Tyler Huntley than I am Lamar Jackson, in all honesty. So,
I don't know, tough game, man.
Just historically how it's played out.
Najee not sniffing a 100-yard rushing game, not even close.
All right, we'll see. It's gonna be a good one.
He'll get punched in the mouth by Roquan.
It's going to be a good one. But let's get into.
Hey, wait, Roquan Smith, top linebacker in the league.
Still taking forever.
Crazy.
Still taking Fred Warner. Sorry, still taking forever.
Crazy.
Still taking Fred. Debate. All right, we're adding a debate segment to each episode where it's just strictly, this is debate. Everyone has to pick one team. So I want Chubb.
Wayne, I have this. I have the time when we end. That's why I have those times when they end.
Bet.
Yeah.
So Chubbs has one team. He has to pick one team, and now DL has to pick one team. I have to pick one team. So the debate is, which of these teams? So these are the teams fighting to get in the last spot. Deserve to be in the playoffs the most, and will have the biggest impact if they do get in. This is between the Steelers, Colts, Jags, Texans. I had 4 teams before to pick each team, but Joey is dead. Not really, but he just hung over his shit, so he's not here.
Can't be saying.
He drank extra lick because of that game.
Yeah, the Dolphins turned him into an alcoholic last night. So, Chubbs, what team do you think deserves to be in the playoffs the most and will have the biggest impact out of those 4 teams? And you cannot pick the same team. So
wait. You gave me 2 questions in one. That could apply to 2 different teams.
They deserve to be in the playoffs because they will have the most impact and chance of winning if they get in. So essentially, the team that you're picking, you're saying you're picking them because you believe they deserve to be in because they don't have the most impact. That's the
Damn, I was gonna say who deserves it, not the most impact, because there's a team that I think deserves the most, but probably won't have the most impact. But
you gotta choose wisely.
Give me the Texans.
All right, tell me why.
Young quarterback, C.J. Stroud. They play well when he's out there. The team plays well when he's out there. I think they have the most upside overall of the teams that are out there because I don't trust Jacksonville. Colts are tempting.
Don't. The way this for the first round is for you to say why you have your team, and then after that, you go.
Texans. No one thought they were going to be here, and they played well against the best team in the AFC. So in week 1, when stuff wasn't really, they weren't gelling. It was the first week of running the scheme in a live game with a rookie. So now it's week 18 in the playoffs. He's had a whole year underneath his belt. Yeah, Texas.
Perfect. All right, DL. Give me your team that you think deserves to be in there and why they deserve to be, and why you think they're going to have the most impact.
I think of these, I was gonna pick the Texans, but since Chris picked them, I would pick the Jaguars. Would be the next team. For me, I think they had one of the tougher schedules this year. They competed very well. You know, they lost a couple games with Trevor Lawrence got hurt. But not only that, whenever they are the best team of the four, in my opinion, overall. Um, as far as defense goes as well, I think they'll be able to, if they make the playoffs, get in there, they'll be able to, possibly make a run depending on who they see first. Oh, but yeah,
All right, y'all know where I'm going with this. Same thing, doesn't change. Pittsburgh Steelers deserve to be in the playoffs the most and will have the best impact. One, out of these four teams, the best coach is on this Pittsburgh Steelers sideline. That's Mike Tomlin. Number two, the way the running game has been able to travel this second half of the season, they've been able to run everywhere. I think it will be Intel once they do that this coming weekend. If they're able to successfully run the ball on the Ravens, which I think they will be able to do, um, that is one of the reasons why I think they should be in there. And then lastly, you have game changers. Cam Hayward's back. Minka should be back for the playoffs, as well as obviously, in my opinion, the best defensive player in football in TJ Watt on that side. All the young guys haven't getting playing time. Joey Porter's coming into the mix, being one of the better corners in the league when it comes to trailing a man all game long. Uh, so I think with that, with those pieces. Uh, if Mason Rudolph continues to continue what he's doing with George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, making some plays, you got Pat Fryermuth. This team is the most equipped team to make the playoffs and have an impact. They also play all these teams pretty well, starting with the Ravens, which Lamar looks pretty pedestrian when he does play against the Steelers. The Browns, they can beat the Browns too. I think they can make it a tough day for Joe Flacco. With the way the Kansas City Chiefs offensive tackles been playing, Highsmith and Watt can make it a long day for Patrick Mahomes. So that's the best reason why I think the Chiefs